For this special coding challenge, you had to write a Python program that will sort the different words in a string in alphabetical order. Let's see how you can do that. We start by defining our variable s. And then we define another variable so we can store the new string that we are going to create. And that is a string that we are going to show as the output. We're going to make that string because we can't modify this string since it's immutable. Since we can't actually, it's very difficult to work with the individual words in a string, we're going to transform that string into a list with the split method. Words are separated with a space, so we can split the different elements of the string, the words, with the split method. This will generate a list that is very similar to this, actually, it's this list, with two elements. The first element will be hello, and the second element will be world, the two words in the string. That list will be assigned to the variable words list. Then, for every word in that list, we're going to transform the string a little bit, these individual strings. We're going to take the word, and we're going to find the lowercase version of the word, and we're going to store it in a variable. After we get that lowercase version, because we don't want to work with uppercase letters or make the test case sensitive, we are going to take that version and we are going to get a sorted list that contains the characters of the word. The value returned by the sorted function when it is applied to a string is a list with the characters, individual characters as elements, but sorted in alphabetical order. Okay? After we get that list, we are going to connect or join the different characters or elements of the list with an empty string. So they will form a single word without being separated. They will be directly connected. That final string will be assigned to the variable sorted word, and then we are going to add that sorted word to the new string, the string that we defined right here. After the sorted word, we also need to add a space. Because remember that we still want to keep the original format, that after each word there will be a space to separate it from the next word. That is why we add the space. But of course, if we add a space after each word, there will be a space after the last word as well, after this point in the string. So we have to use the method rstrip to remove the space from the end of the string. This will return a new version of the string without the final space, without the trailing space. We assign it to the variable, to the same variable new string, and we print it. And that is the basic logic of the first solution. Let's save the file and run the code to see how it works. Right here we can see this. We get the string in lowercase and we see each word sorted in alphabetical order, but we're still keeping the same format as the original string. Hello is right here, but the characters are in lowercase and sorted in alphabetical order. This is followed by a space to separate the words, and then we have world in lowercase in alphabetical order. Great, so now let's see our second alternative. Let me comment this out and go right here to our second option. We're still defining a string and we are defining a new string that we will show as the output. We are splitting the string to form a list of words and we have a for loop. But this line is where we make the code more compact. Why? Because we are avoiding creating intermediate variables that we have right here. Lowercase word and sorted word, and these two lines we are omitting them, and instead we are just writing everything on the same line, like this. We are using the word to get a lowercase version of the string of the word, and we are applying the function sorted to the lowercase version of the string. This will return a list with the characters of the word in lowercase, sorted in alphabetical order. Then, from that list, we are going to make a string by joining them with an empty string. That will return the sorted version of the string in lowercase. And after that, we are going to add a space after the word to keep the format, and we are adding or concatenating that result to the new string. We're doing all of that in just one line, and that makes the program more compact. We're also using the rstrip method to get a new version of the string without the trailing space that is going to be at the end of the string after the last word, and we are printing the final version of the string as the output. So we're actually getting a more concise program. The readability is a little bit affected, but you get more conciseness in your code. It's a trade-off that you have to decide. But we should always strive to make our code as clear as possible and readable. Great, so now you know how to solve this challenge.